Hello there, my name is Evans Marete, and today I want to present to you some of the essential tools that you need to carry on your bike, especially if you're doing long distances or you're using your bike every day as your daily commute. So we'll start with the most simple tools, and I will explain to you what exactly they can help you to do with your bike. Especially for such a bike, this is an adventure bike that people do with it long distances to Kitale, to Eldoret, to some deep areas in the country, and these are kind of the tools that you need every day daily use, especially these rainy seasons, and I'll show you exactly where you can use them and how you can use them. Today we are looking at a Zontes 310 T2 adventure model, and I'll show you exactly what tools that can help you and what you can get stuck. Well, if you own a Zontes 310 T2 out there, these are some of the things that you might need. A star like this. This is a screwdriver that's called star. This is a star. It opens all the bolts in stars, and this side opens flats. Know what I mean? And at least you don't need two of them, you just need this, and it's older. Example one of what this star can do is, for example, when you open underneath the seat, you will find your battery. This is where your battery is situated, here exactly. For this specific bike does not have a battery because our batteries are lithium batteries, and they can go low when we still we still keep them on the bike. Well, this one of the parts that can get damaged very easily, but I will show you exactly kind of tools that you need. This is an Allen key set that can open a half of your bikes and a half of the fairings that is on this bike. As you can see, this is an Allen key. That's for the lock. This lock usually has a problem so many times because of vibration. It doesn't have a washer underneath here, so you need one of these Allen keys to open it. And I will show you something else with a Zontes 310. When you're on draft terrain for a long distance, this gets loose, and you can see everywhere on this tail plate holder has Allenkeys. Everywhere is Allenkeys, so that's why you need this kind of a set of Allenkeys. An example, and so when we go deeper into this bike and things that you can get stuck, one of them I wanted to explain is about the battery. The battery gets loose so many times. And apology for on this video that we don't have a battery here to show you immediately and directly, but the battery gets very loose very fast within a very short period of use, like 6 months or 6,000 kilometers. So you will need some tools to make sure it is tightened all the time. And loose connection will make sure will always get your bike not charged, and that's why you start having a problem with your battery till it's completely dead. That describes it. So we have this type of spanner. This is called L spanners. L spanners today I'll show you different type of them. We have number 14, number 12. So your battery will get loose so many times, and especially after 6,000 kilometers or 12,000 kilometers. You need these two tools. Some of the batteries are locked with a bolt number 10 or a star or a flat. So you need one of these to get it tightened all the time. So moving on swiftly, we'll get to the swing arm. We'll get to the swing arm and what is attached to the swing arm. There's a lot of vibration that is coming from this side because this is where the most impact gets from the tires as it moves. These get loose so fast, and you will need another spanner, which is either number 12 or number 14. Number 12 will help you to open all of this, just in case this part breaks here. There's a weakness on this bike that this place gets broken and can break when you're so far away. You need such a tool, which is number 12, that can open all these places comfortably, and even if you can reach to a place, you can use it this way. On the other side, if you are into adventure and you're doing a long distances, maybe you're going to Marsabit and all, and you're carrying a spare of your sprocket, you will need a number 14 to open all your sprockets. As you can see, this opens all your sprockets, all your sprocket bolts, and you're able to change your sprockets. Moving on swiftly, on this bike, since it's an adventure bike, you will always need pliers at all time, because you might not need actually to do wearing on this bike, but at the same time you might have something like this tie wrap that is holding your bike. You need to cut it off, and those kind of things that we really need in everyday lives. These are the things that can help you when you're out there and stuck. Even if you're going for a ride with friends, these are kind of bolts that you need. I will also explain the use of this star. You might not take everything that I have presented here today, but you might take what you think, you feel that it will be important to you. When on the rainy season, the bikes are affected on this switch. These two switches have the most functionalities of the basic bike that we know, like lights, how to start a bike, the economic mode, hazard, lights. So you will need something like this to open down here, so that you can be able to open this place in case it has water inside. Because if it has water inside, it shuts the system and it cannot start. Cannot switch on the lights, cannot switch off the bike, and those kind of things. That's why you might need something like this. Some of the bike might have a flat bolt or a star, so this is very important. Moving on swiftly then, for the advantages of buying a brand new bike is you don't really need tools, because your bike is really in good conditions, and it's also taken care of by the company that you're buying the bike from. So also it's just an additional feeling in such a way that you are safer out there, and you can be able to sort yourself out on a few things. And I'll also fail to forget that your clutch cable also gets loose so many times, especially you can see this is a brand new bike, but still already this place is already loose. So you can switch it with your hands, but still at the same time to tighten it and to be able to do a longer distance, you will need something like this to tighten it a little bit better, so that you don't have your clutch worn out within a short time of riding, or when that can also cause the damage of your clutch. Things like tightening your side mirrors, it gets very uncomfortable when you're trying to fit your side mirrors, and at times your side mirrors also can misbehave when it's loose, and you cannot be able to it cannot be very usable when it's loose and when it cannot focus on the rear. So that's why you need a spanner like this to be able to tighten it or to loosen it in case someone hits it or the bike drops. Other stuff are things like this bar head protectors also get loose. That's why you need an Allen key for it to tighten up. This is a brand new bike, but you can see there's something that was left down here. This will need an Allen key to be able to fix it back. And these are kind of things that also get loose when you're on the road. And now you need something like this and a number 10 to tighten up. And bolts, they are universal. You can find them everywhere that you go. So that's basically it, guys. It's on a rainy season, so you need to know exactly what you need to carry on your bike. There's a very important tool that I have not presented on this. It's called a tire repair. On a rainy season, you will find very sharp items on the road, very washed, sharp stones and other objects that can tear your tires. That's the one of a good tool to consider when you're getting tools to carry on your bike every day. Well, on this bike we have designed how to carry these parts on this bike without carrying them on your back. So if you check us out on Allenkeys Shopping Center, we're gonna sort you out on how to hook them out. There's some that we're hooking at the beneath of the seat. There's some on the crash cage, and we make sure it's in a position where they're not making noise. There are not so many tools, and this tool package goes for around 3,500 shillings. It has a set of an Allen key that costs around 1,500. It is a set of
of a screwdriver that costs 1,000 shillings. It has a set of an original pliers that goes for 500. It has a cutter that goes for 700, and it has all these sets that goes for 2,500. So if you buy them separate, it's a little bit more expensive, but when you buy them as a package, we give you one head of a good deal. So see you next time. Ask more questions down there in the comment, and let's see what we're gonna bring you next time. See you.